Hey y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm going to do a Divine Feminine reading real quick. Let me see something. Get this music going. Okay, y'all, so don't forget every twin is on a different stage of their journey. Don't force anything to fit, okay? Please use the spirit of discernment. Also, remember to face your mirror if you're feeling triggered by anything that I say in this video. It is a very triggering time right now. The messages are definitely coming out with there being a lot of changes, okay? You're definitely going to have to, choose. If you haven't chosen a path yet, it's time, okay? A lot of divine feminines have chosen a path, and because of that, it's changing up the whole direction of the journey, and it's going in a place where you weren't exactly expecting it to. All right, so just remain hopeful, okay? Because it's going to require some patience, basically. All right, your angels, your guides are working behind the scenes for you. They're working hard, okay? The only thing that they are asking you to do is to live and enjoy your life. What's ahead of you is going to be very adventurous. You're going to be able to actually live a full life, okay? But right now, in the card that I got to lead was Freya. This is the goddess of discernment. It says, I spend my life wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yeah. Okay? Let me look that up so I can read that to you guys. Discernment is derived from the Greek word diakrisis. It refers to a spiritual power that allows you to distinguish between the spirits that will cause harm and the spirits that will assist you. Let us discern when a phone call or email or a visit from a friend is going to aid to our day or if it's going to derail it. Discernment is the difference between feeling led by the day, pulled this way and that, and claiming it. Our time in this lifetime, at least, is limited. Every second is significant. Freya reminds us of the searing perception we all have, but perhaps don't use frequently enough. She wants us to be discerning with how we choose to spend our time and whom we choose to love. She wants us to never ever say yes to anything or anyone from a place of fear or obligation. You are a demigoddess, okay? A priestess of your own fate. You get to choose the life you want to live, and this happens by being fierce and warrior-like about what you say yes to. Use discernment so that you are only saying yes to what will actually nourish and renew you, inspire, or expand you. It is not your business to worry about those you might disappoint. You were not made to meet everyone's expectations of you. You were made to express the truth of who you are and to use the brief time you have here to live out your potential. Nothing is obligated. I can't even say the word, y'all. You're not obligated, okay, to anything except breathing. Your only true obligation is to the voice of your own soul. Freya wants you to realize the gleaming gold that you are and act accordingly. She wants you to unapologetically choose the life you actually want to be living right now. She wants you to make your yes holy again by only using it when it's the truth. So what does a hell yes, the holy yes, feel like in your body? Okay? Wow. She wants you to unapologetically choose the life you actually want to be living right now. I'm going to pull tarot on that, y'all. Okay? Woo, as we close our cycles, each cycle that we go through, it requires an ending, of course. And a lot of times it always ends up being it feels like an ending between divine masculine and divine feminine, right? That's what it feels like. But remember what happened in the last cycle. This is about death to the ego, old ways of living, believing, thinking, okay? Ideas, mindsets. This is what it's about. That's where the letting go comes in at. It seems like we tend to panic when we get to that point. Okay? It's about choices, and it's about you living your life right now, and for you to begin to make these choices to choose you to walk in your truth. Okay? So remember that. Remember that. unapologetically doing it. Everything that you do for you, your masculine does as well. Okay? Every time you decide I'm going forward, guess what? They right behind you. Don't allow what you're seeing in the 3D to thwart you in your path. Okay? So let me pull tarot. The Fool and the Queen of Swords. The Fool and the Queen of Swords, man. It's time for you to embark on a brand new journey, a new beginning, Divine Feminine. Okay? It's time. It's the right decision. Now is the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about what you want and what you need. This is the time. You have suffered so much loss and so much hardship. It's time. 8 of Wands in a reverse. Don't delay it, okay? There's been too many restrictions, right? Misunderstandings, miscommunication. And it's like the universe is really trying to help you to progress here. But you could be a little hesitant. I get it. But the thing is, when it comes to your journey, the Hierophant comes out. This is what you're committing to. That. You're committing to your higher self, your life purpose. This is not about the commitment. 9/11, this is emergency right now, right? It's not about the commitment here to the masculine. It's a commitment to your values, okay? Is what I'm hearing. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Page of Pentacles in a reverse. And I know it feels like, oh, it's so disheartening to hear this news, right? Because it seems like it gets to almost the end of the cycle, and then all the readers are like, union is in the air. Divine Masculine has made a choice. They're coming. They're coming. And then you get to this part and it be like, nope. They ain't coming. They ain't ready. They ain't ready just yet, right? And all I see when I see this 6 of Wands, it's like I still see you winning. I still see your victory. The delays does not mean that you have failed or you're losing. Okay. I don't see that. Let me see something here. Ten of Wands comes in a reverse. You guys got to work as a team. I was just literally getting ready to say it, and the 3 of Pentacles comes out. You guys are not working as a team. It's still like your masculine is still, yeah. It's still trying to independently do that thing. Okay? This journey is about you guys being able to successfully do this together. It's not about the relationship, though. It's about the aspect of you guys serving as light workers, right? Following your life purpose and things like that. But it requires you guys to be in alignment, to be whole. So individually, you got to be a vibrational match to your person, right? Because you guys are one. But that means if you're not a vibrational match to them at this time, there's some type of disharmony within. Okay, so something within you is out of balance. All right, because again, remember, they are you. So you're balanced, they're balanced. So what is it, right? What's out of balance in Divine Femme? You may be feeling like you're missing out on something here, but you're not. Justice, 3 of Cups is in an upright position here. So what I see is that you're actually being rebalanced. Because again, it's like there's no balance within the connection. It's not equal. I just heard, like, again, you got to work together as a team. It's like you guys are still kind of not on the same page as far as like with the goals, right? The overall goals. Have you guys set any goals? I see you're going to celebrate. Trust and believe. It's going to get to that point. You know, justice is going to be served. But first, the connection is being rebalanced. If you're a life path number 8, it speaks about this in the reading I just did. So go to my page and you'll be able to see the message I did. I think I'm going to be working on life path 3 and 11 tonight, possibly. Just depending on how long it takes me to do this personal reading. But yeah, the 4 swords comes out. So just pause for a minute. It's time for you just to take a break. Pause for a minute. Step back. Okay. All right. Page of Pentacles. So you can really think about it. What is it that you are trying to manifest? What do you want? What do you need, right? Like, really, what is it that you desire? Because you deserve to live, you know, a life that's full, not a half life. So make plans for your future. Whatever it is, whatever your earthly goals are, what is it? Go after it. This is the time to do that, is what I'm hearing, okay? Queen of Swords is in the reverse position. So basically, don't allow your emotions to get the best of you here, okay? You got to be in that Queen of Swords energy upright position like I read earlier. What? And what I tell you guys, what is it that you want? What is it that you need for yourself? Be clear about that. Because you've already suffered enough. The only time that you need to be saying yes now is when it's a holy hell yeah. Is what they saying. Let me see something, y'all. 1303 on the timer. Alright. And I don't even know if I want to take it there, y'all. I just wanted to kind of strictly be about you guys, but I was thinking about tapping into the masculine's energy, but I don't know. What y'all think? You don't have to compromise your own integrity to get what you want. So assert yourself accordingly. What do you want? What do you need? The only time you got to say yes is when it's what? A holy hell yeah. Where that's at? I need to mark that so that can be the title. Focus on what you want rather than what you fear. A balanced mind is required at this time. Come on now. Go within. Your angels have a special message for you that they would like to share. What I tell you, step back, regroup, pause. Okay? So you can hear and understand why you are being told to do this right now. Remember, there's a reason for every single thing. And we get that's how you know. That's why you gotta keep going through these lessons like this. 919. Because as soon as you hear it, it's like, oh shit, I did all of this and it's not gonna happen. You going back through the motions again, right? forgot the lesson. It's all good though, because that's why Spirit gives us what? A lot of times, right? We get a lot of opportunities to get it right. But you don't want to have to keep repeating this one, okay? We level up around this joint. Yes, please stop doubting the connection. So you may be doubting like, okay, this may not gonna be, right? They stalking you. Trust and believe. Somebody's stalking. Who's stalking? We're gonna find out. Because that's a big old question mark there, right? But it's probably a masculine. They always stalking. We gonna see. We are meant to be, and that I've always known. This is not the end. We will cross paths again someday. Those endings hurt though, right? You be feeling like it's over. Never again. When you call out to me, I can feel you. Y'all always are connected. You are one. They're not going too far, okay? But right now, it's time for you to really, start living the life that you are purposed to live, is what I'm hearing. This is not living. You in the waiting game is not living. Okay. Anything else? That's it. Who's stalking? What is this stalking card about? Eight of Swords comes out. Ooh. Alright, so somebody feels restricted. This is why they're stalking. Tell me more about this. It's like they feel like because they are not ready to face their fears, because the Nine of Swords just came out. Alright, and they haven't really found the solution yet. They're just watching you. And so I feel like this is your divine masculine here. Alright, so they really trying to figure out some things here, but tell me more. Yep, Hang One is in the upright position. Yeah, the right position. Four of Swords and the Page of Pentacles comes out too on top of that. So they they still kind of got these negative self-belief systems. It's like they keep telling themselves they don't deserve it, and this is why they are not moving forward, right? They got to change their mindset. And I really believe like a lot of the masculines have been set down again, whether it's by them getting sick or something happened in their karmic situation where they hit a tower moment and they just been really reflecting and going within. But that Four of Swords energy, right? They've been pausing for a minute, right? But in that process here, of course, they're getting the downloads. And I really feel like they have been really seeing here the role that they've played in your life, right? In everybody's life, the connections, the relationships that they had with the karmics, the relationship they had with you, and how they have mismanaged these things. And then on top of that, it's like, because of the fact that here with this Page of Pentacles energy, they've had these ideas and they haven't even made any plans to move forward to do it, or they haven't been grounded enough or ambitious enough to like go through with these plans. But instead they've been in that non-committal energy, right? Not actually, being distracted or doing things to make themselves distracted so that they don't have to make a certain decision here. Okay. And so instead of, that, and because of the fact that they really don't have a clear mind, the only thing they can do is just really watch you. Yeah, Three of Swords in the upright position here. Ten of Swords as well. Okay. Yeah, because it seems like, your situation here is, it either feels like it's hitting a dead end or it's collapsing, something. And it's like they're trying to figure out like how to, in what ways can I fix this? Of course. It's like, in what ways can I fix this? And they still need your energy. Yep, Nine of Cups in the reverse. So they fell into some type of error or something, or they just complacent at this time, or just having a lot of concerns, right? Yeah, Six of Pentacles in a reverse position. This is why they're not really giving into the connection. Okay, so if you are in communication with your person, or you don't have no disconnect between y'all, like as far as separation and things like that, I feel like the communication may be very minimum, or they're not as, you guys are not as tight as you normally are. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so it's like y'all communicate, but just a little bit, not extreme. It's like they're not really given into the connection a whole lot, but I feel like it's because, again, the universe is rebalancing the connection, the twins, period, because it's an unfair power dynamics between the two. And of course, divine feminine is usually, really pouring your heart into the connection because you want your person here, but it's too much. You understand? They're not doing the same. They're still not making the decisions here to, really work with you in that dynamic and support the relationship that you guys have to that degree. It's like they still are closing out these cycles here in their life, and it's happening. Trust and believe, okay? They're having tower moments with their karmic situations. All right, so Four of Wands comes out. The Strength card is right beside that. Look, the Five of Swords in the Justice card. Sure enough, it's falling out. Conflict. That's the universe at work with that Justice card. So now it's like they're trying to figure out how they can overcome these obstacles here that they got going on, because they probably got, beef with you, beef with them, or issues, unresolved issues with you. You understand? Things going on with them. And they the cause of it. So, and of course the twin flame card flew out. We know. Your masculine is trying to end things peacefully with that karmic situation. And it's like that karmic is trying to do everything to burden them. But it's just like they seem to still want to kind of somebody's karmic was just trying to get to the money. Okay. Look at that. Pregnancy card comes out. So somebody's planning to get pregnant, or lying about being pregnant, or is pregnant, or something is going on here. We're always arguing. Okay. If they trying to plan to get pregnant, they may feel like, okay, this may keep the divine masculine longer. I just heard some karmics are even pregnant, but not by the masculine. Let's talk about trying to end things peacefully. And what I heard also was like, it's not just one, it's not just one karmic for majority of them. And what I feel is, it's like it's being blocked. It's like whatever, because I got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So them even trying to have a deeper connection with this karmic energy, it's being blocked. Okay. It's like whatever is happening, it's like the masculine is triggered, and it's like it's interfering with, them even connecting to them in that way. So whatever is taking or popping off between them two, they're triggered. All right. And it's like it's connecting whatever happened in the past. It's like a replaying cycle is what I'm hearing. Okay. And it's like is kind of reflecting here. This is what's making them go within, because they're starting to notice, like, shit, this is a pattern. Yep. Ten of Pentacles came out. The Two of Pentacles came out. And then the Six of Cups. And again, it just seems like it's about choices. Again, it's going back to choices. Your person has major factors that are concerning them. And it's like two. And it's like the fact of the matter right now is like, when it comes to that legacy, it's like that's one part they trying to balance, right? Being wealthy, that financial security, you know, things like that, reaching their accomplishments and things. And then on the other hand, it's like with that Six of Cups energy, it's like they're trying to reach some type of agreement where it can be harmonious, okay? Where everything can just kind of be leveled is what I just heard. Yeah, with the Six of Cups energy here, I'm seeing it. It's just like they're trying to get everything to come back to, I don't want to say familiar, but where it's just harmonious. That's just it. That's what I keep coming up with. Where there's harmony between them. That peace and that connection, so that they can still kind of be winning. That's how I feel like it's like Ten of Pentacles. It's like not that winning where they can have that cake and eat it too, but it's just that they want to be able to accomplish all of these things here. And in order to be able to accomplish that Ten of Pentacles, right, that wish fulfillment, they feel as though they have to be at peace with this karmic to do it, in order for it to work. But the juggling thing is not working, period. Because who ends up still getting neglected? Divine Feminine. And this is the point where I feel like, you know, the universe is now getting tired. Like, no, Divine Feminine, no. No longer are you saying yes, no. Now it's time for you to do what you got to do for yourself, okay? Now it's time for you to actualize your dreams, okay? And bring them into fruition here, because they still trying to end things peacefully. And it's not a bad thing, because at the end of the day, if they got children with them, they got to co-parent, okay? It can't, you got to do it for the kids. But it's just a certain way that you have to do it. So, I mean, I get it, but things can't be the same, basically. That Ten of Pentacles keeps coming up. So, tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. I heard it's like that situation has reached this point. It reached the peak. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Your masculine is so worried about that. They're so anxious about that. And this is why they're avoiding to look at the problems and really face it. They're trying to accomplish some stuff here in their journey, and they want it to be peaceful so that they can accomplish it. This karmic may cut up. Justice. They feel like this is the fairest decision. Tell me about planning to get pregnant. Lying about it. Three of Cups in a reverse position, and the Queen of Swords upright. And what I feel like, I don't know what I just heard, gossip. Like gossip, lies. That's what I heard, gossip, lies. Because it's like, because the masculine is not, you know, clicking well with them, or not really connecting with them in that way. They're not celebrating or anything here. Elaborate on this Queen of Swords energy. Six of Cups in a reverse position here. The Strength card is in a reverse position. So what I feel like is like, because this karmic energy is so low in their confidence when it comes to Divine Feminine here, they feel like, you know, this is the way that they can be able to disrupt the connection. And the masculine will make a choice, right? Tell me about the gossip, the lies. Seven of Swords comes out. It's a lie. They scheming. It's like they trying to get away with something here. Okay, they lying. Definitely. Tell me about this. Yep, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Why? Because they blocked. Basically, the connection is blocked. It can't go no further than that. I feel like it's the divine is like, nah, it's not going no further than that. The intimacy and everything is cut off. So this is just another scheme to try to get them to not, leave. Yep. Nine of Cups and the Three of Swords. Will the truth be revealed to the masculine? Something to try to shut me up. Yes. I feel like this is another thing here that's going to bring down that tower. It's like all of it's coming out. All of it will be revealed. Because again, this situation has reached its peak. What do you want my twins to know? There's a lot of feminines about this situation, about everything. Opportunity comes out. A readiness for change. That says Sun in Aquarius, okay? You're ready for something new. Readiness for change can bring about fresh circumstances, whether you initiate them or not. Changes could come out of the blue or have already taken you by surprise. That's what's happening now. We're getting a change in direction, y'all. And it just happened out of the blue. Like, it's a surprise to everybody. It's like, wait. We weren't expecting this, okay? It's so funny because a pop-up just came up from my Twitter and it started talking about something saying I'm pregnant. Changes could come out of the blue or have already taken you by surprise. This card can represent new opportunities that are stepping stones to a better life, or news that simply astounds you. An interest in esoteric will take you to new places. A fresh relationship at this time may be exciting, but if you feel insecure or wish to find stability through a relationship, this union may prove to destabilize. Okay, this union may prove too destabilizing to be fulfilling. Yeah, I heard that right. Wow. But for the freedom loving, this relationship can represent the perfect dynamic, mutual respect, and willingness to be independent and openly pursue other relationships. This card can represent the on and off dynamics of a disruptive relationship. Perhaps you or your partner is unwilling to commit. Lack of commitment will undermine this relationship and can lead to insecurities. You may feel that new beginnings or altering the status quo will represent upheaval, but rest assured that any sense of upheaval should be worth the effort, especially if you're open to change and consider life as a journey of discovery. You're getting ready to be open to a whole new journey. It's like your partner is unwilling to commit. It's a lack of commitment. It's a lack of commitment not only to themselves. It's like it feels like it's more of a lack of commitment to themselves. You know, their journey, their purpose to end these karmic cycles And you got to have this readiness for change, Divine Feminine. You have to go forward, be ready, and be open to this journey of self-discovery on top of that. Again, it'll help your masculine, to be able to do the same, but you're not doing it for them. That part is inevitable, okay? Be open to the new opportunities. It's saying, yo, it's disruptive. It's a disruptive relationship. Wow. So guess what? The universe is recalibrating. And putting you on a different path. And of course, we know they're going to argue with these karmic people. It's going to always be arguments. Like I said, that situation is at its peak. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you. What message you have for my divine feminines? Loyalty. Your loyalty is measured by the strength of your commitment to your relationships and obligations. You possess an unswerving faithfulness. Your soul is stirred only when you unselfishly have the best interests of others at heart. This devotion is freely given with a true sense of unconditional love. Loyalty asks you to be steadfast in your motives and unwavering in your ideals. Be a living example to others. Demonstrate how your belief in a person, cause, or principle can enrich your life experiences, expand your horizon, and bring you a sense of celerity and oneness. When you are really honest about where your loyalties lie, you must also be willing to ask yourself what these loyalties are teaching you about yourself and your own value system. Is there a need you are meeting? What fulfills you and makes you whole? Are you giving unconditionally, expecting nothing in return? Never misuse or abuse your loyalties, but instead defend them like a roaring lion, letting everyone know you are honorable, you are brave, and you are strong. We do be loyal to a default. So what is it teaching you about yourself? Okay, because are you getting that in return? Are you getting the same loyalty back in return? I just heard believe in the impossible. You planted the seeds. Now it's just the time to be patient and enjoy your life. This journey is not calling you to be at a standstill. Remember, this is your soul's evolution. So that means that your soul is going to always be evolving, whether the masculine has caught up or not. But, however, they will. Okay? Because you're doing it. And you have to say so. You have a choice. So, that's what I need to see. Release the old and rest. This is what you're doing this fall. Okay? Move beyond ancestral patterns with elders. And this is a pattern. So move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than your genetics and behavioral patterns. Those expectations that were placed on you by your family are not yours. You create your own story. You decide what you take on. Our parents, they took on that, right? Our grandparents, they took on that stuff, right? They sacrificed their own desires, and it wasn't equal give and take. And what I hear is just like, all I keep hearing is spirit saying, no more. But it's okay. It's okay. Trust me. It's not the end of the story, okay? Because remember, everything you do for you, your person in turns do for themselves. You got to pause for a moment, right? But in these moments, you're not going to wait on them. You are going to keep moving forward, and you are going to enjoy your goddamn life, Divine Feminine. You've already endured way too much. Release all of the pressure and expectation weighing you down. Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into this time of renewal. You know what is heavy, what is holding you back? Is it a person, a situation, a dream? Like the trees letting go of their leaves and fruit in the autumn, it's time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality, and that never works. When you let go, you make space for the new to enter your life. You're being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward. And you can do this. When the autumn card arrives in the future position of the spread, it indicates that this coming autumn will usher important energies with regards to your question or intentions. Take this time, okay, to recover so that you can begin to move into this time of renewal, Divine Femme. Welcome. Welcome to your twin flame journey. You're like, I quit. I don't want to do it anymore. But guess what? Let me tell you, the universe wants to bless you. All right? Trust me and give you everything that you desire. And I say, trust me, I'm on a journey too. I'm right here with y'all. I'm in the same position. But I believe. So far, every single time, it gets like this. But after getting through this, it'd be like even better. So it's like, I can already see, like I told my twin today, it's like, the only thing is, it's like I surrendered. I told him I surrendered like a couple of weeks ago. I surrendered. Like I'm not going to keep fighting against my purpose, because we were talking about the life path numbers. And I was telling him, I had told him last night, like, your life path number is this. So he was like, I was thinking about it. So I was basically telling him, like, oh my God, like, you're 11. You are so spiritually tapped in. Like, you got a master number or whatever, however. But I was like, he was like, why does it have to be so hard? Was the thing he said. And I'm like, I know, right? But I had ended up, just surrendering. I'm not going to fight it any longer. This is the path that I'm supposed to take. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I want, so much more. But at the same time, it's just like the divine hasn't failed me yet, hasn't at all. And what I feel like with it, and what I was telling him, let me see, it becomes easier the more we begin to accept our path. I have moved into a state of acceptance. I feel at peace. I've surrendered a couple of weeks ago. Laugh out loud. I was like, but I'm excited though. I feel and I see my growth and abundance. It's happening. At first I could just feel it, but now it's tangible. And that's what it feels like. And each time that you go into a state of acceptance and you surrender and you allow that cycle to close out and you let go, it begins to move from just a feeling to something you can actually tangibly touch. Okay? It's a lot. It's to work, with my twin to this capacity, we're not in a relationship, y'all. We are friends. We are very great friends. We have an intimate connection, yes, but we understand what must be done. I do. I understand that, and even sometimes I want to just scream and I'm like, no, I don't want it to be this way. But I understand that this purpose of this journey goes way deeper than a relationship with a person. It's about the relationship with myself, and it's about me getting up here every single day to, talk to you guys about your journey. It's about me standing behind a pulpit in a major HBCU, speaking to over 100 students about their journey. You understand? This is what it's about. We help each other to evolve, okay? And even if that means that I have to put my human desires to the side so that I can see someone else come into their most authentic self, like who they are destined to be, so that they can begin to help the next person. Like, you understand, it's like we're paying it forward, right? This is how it's happening. That's invigorating. Yes, we do have our human needs because we're earth angels. We ain't really walking around here, you understand, without these feelings. They're there. But what God is doing is supplying us with love that's overflowing. It's going to come from all places, okay? Love from your community, love from your family. You even gonna feel the love from your twin. It may not even be, like how you're expecting it. A lot of divine feminines are wanting commitment, okay? And yes, they haven't committed, right? It's like they're still running. But if I feel like it's a commitment to the divine, it's like they have to surrender to the divine, and they're not surrendering. That's what I feel like it is. It's like they're not committing to the journey. They're not committing to their higher self. They're not committing to, a lot of the masculines are disconnected from their intuition or from that connection with spirit itself. So I feel like that's what it's about, like having that relationship now with the universe, that relationship, which in turn really is that one with yourself, and moving past and through these feelings that seem to keep resurfacing within them with the negative self-limiting beliefs and things like that. Okay, so it takes it. And I sent him this thing because I was telling him, he was like, oh, so I got to drop the logic. No, we need both. We need to be able to balance logic, and we need to be able to balance our intuition at the same time. It takes both. It's duality. But this, what's his name? Billy Carson. It started at 8:00 tonight. It's how to step into your own intuition to validate your own knowing. So this is a video that he has on YouTube. So I kind of like Billy Carson. He's cool. Like, he's this guy who likes to dig into all the false truths that society has forced upon us, right? So he's cool to listen to when I want to get into something of learning, like gaining that knowledge, instead of listening to tarot reading all day that literally it's some of the tarot readers, I'm not coming for nobody, but it puts you in that state where you be highly triggered, like while you watching it. And I'll be like, I don't want my spirit to be upset. I want to be fed. I want to be not angry, because you'll get mad. It's like, they did what? Oh my God. No, we don't want that. We want to be at peace so that we can continue to move forward here in this journey, y'all. But yes, it's a lot to it, And the whole idea, like I spoke of in the reading, it's about being in harmony and being balanced with your person, basically being in harmony with yourself. You guys have to work together as a team. This is like work, y'all, okay? Teamwork makes the dream work. This is work, y'all. This is like a partnership for real, okay? All right, so find your zen. All right, y'all, so I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.